Greetings, folks. This is Larry with Rushing Forward Adventures with my daughter Crystal and son-in-law Matt. We are on another adventure. This time we are visiting Adams Mill, the mill itself. We visited the bridge at an earlier date, and looks like they've got it all set up, and we're going to go in here and visit the mill. And really interested in going to see the lodge upstairs, and we'll see if they'll let us video it once I get in. So we'll be back to you shortly. We're here to the store here to pay for the admission to go into the mill. It's only $5 per adult. But also, I knocked off the rotor.
You broke it already.
No, it just clips in. But I made a purchase. Apparently one of the gentlemen that volunteers here makes these, and this is awesome. I just caught it with my elbow. It just slides in there.
Yeah, but where's the other?
Right there. It just pushes in.
Also, I'd really rather not be in.
Alright, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. You don't like how I look?
Well,
and I will have
this is the general store. They have all kinds of stuff in there. But there's some old wagons. This is part of the park.
Hi, buddy.
This is the canal where the turbine ran. You can see part of the turbine down there. It's kind of dark. But this is the canal, which the dam was on the other side to allow water to go through here. We'll be back to you here briefly. Alright, well, I'm going to go over here to the sign. We covered this a little bit when we actually covered the covered bridge that's down here, namesake Adams Mill Covered Bridge. But here's the plaque. 1831, John Adams, Pennsylvania, built a sawmill here. In 1832, he entered land. In 1835, 1836, added a flouring mill. The present building was erected in 1845, restored by Mr. and Mrs. Claude Sheets in 1940. Bolivar Village was plated around this mill in 1837, and Wildcat P.O. box was added. 1850 to 1894 was in the mill. Warren Adams ran the mill after 1861. Masonic Lodge organized in the mill in 1864. The covered bridge was built in 1872. Then there's a little bit more about the Wildcat Lodge number 311, organized in June 24th, 1864. Lodge was on the third floor of Adams Mill, meeting place until autumn 1867. One of two known Masonic lodges in Indiana to have started life in a mill. There's part of a millstone right there. This is one of the turbine wheels that would have been setting down into the thing. This is what's left of a corn mill wheel, looks like. Pretty broken up, but this is all ran by volunteers, and like I said, it is a nice little park here. There is some cabins for rent. It's primitive camping also. But we're going to be walking inside. There's a part of an old mill, probably a grain mill. Buckboard. But we're gonna go inside here, wander around, look at some of the antiques. Wow, it's about 10 degrees cooler in here. This was the old mill office. Got his desk. Old wood stove. Oh, there's a picture of the bridge. Somebody sketched. There's another painting of it. Pointer.
Somehow I don't think
Baby
that TV was in
Grand.
here.
Huh?
Somehow I don't think this TV was there.
No, I don't think so. But look at the old clock. Oh, somebody carved it into wood. That is neat.
$25 per ton. 17.
Where you see that? Oh. In 1938. See, it was milling flour up until 1940 when it became you couldn't mill flour where rodents were.
I think that was a great idea.
Well. Look at all the flat belts. I'm sure the sprinkler system was added well later, along with the lighting. But that is some old wiring. Old style wiring. Look at that post.
I thought it was for, yeah.
Some of the wood is awesome. Old wooden wheel. Then look at the flat belts. Another old buggy and trailer. Another grinder. Oh, this is the grain elevator. This is where the grain was taken up. Grain is carried by the elevator to the 4th floor where it is scoured and cleaned. Excuse me. So these are chutes that more awesome flat wheels. Wow, you can see down below to the there's the top of the turbine. Look at them gears. Isn't that awesome? There's the turbine. I don't know if you can really see it down there. I should say what's left of the turbine. Looks like they've added an electric motor so that it could be still ran. Wow, an old screw house jacket. Jack. Look at that flat belt.
We're really just frozen in time.
Yeah, this is a weird old wagon.
Deflated balloon.
Yeah.
$20 bike. $20 bike. Looks like it was put in a garage sale.
Look at the wheels.
Considering I
More elevators back there.
Yeah, we'll have to go around though. We shouldn't walk on that somewhere at all.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not sure we should be walking this way, but
Yeah, it's tough right through here where the beams are. There's a wagon. Little pull wagon.
we see about how they only use wood shovels because they made the sparks, and then also they said it made the grain taste weird. Oh, recent donations.
Well, apparently this was Adams Mill, was also known as Wildcat Roller Mill.
Oh, I'd have been baller if they had like a roller rink in here or something, right? Oh no.
Oh, wasp nest. It's an old one.
Well, I heard buzzing over here, so. So which part are we not supposed to pass behind these rows? Like that way or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this way. But yeah.
So this is a wooden ladder jack.
Oh my gosh.
So you just, oh okay, the lever. So this is an Illinois high wagon, huh? Okay. Oh, that's a loom, yeah. There's adze and axes, broad axe. And
If you had someone pushing this, you could pretend to be like a haunted horse carriage or something. Headless horseman.
grinding stone. Well, this had two turbines because there's the other turbine's over there. So this turbine, Okay, one was for corn, one was. One was for corn. There's a drill. Hand drill. Barn beam drill. For the wooden pegs, I'll bet. Scale, old scale.
Why the table almost-
That's a bellows, honey, for a forge. This is a
That's
forge.
the bellows, and then this is the loom for over.
Probably. This
'Cause
This is a-
the
this is-
blacksmith thing.
yeah, this is a small forge. And
And
there's
that's
his
the loom, and the label for the loom is right here.
that probably got moved. Somebody probably looked inside the box.
Listen to how dangerous that job was. You're like, oh, I gotta guess, and then jump on it to try to put the thing in.
Seriously. Yeah. Foot operated horseshoeing vise. Well, your great grandpa, who was a furrier and blacksmith, might have used something like that for shoeing horses. So this here is making iron round for making iron round. All right, well, we're gonna go upstairs to the next. Well, we have reached the second floor. More of the mills, grinders, and chutes. And there's some of the more of where the flat wheels went down. We'll go over here to the right first. See, here's the chutes for packing flour, packaging flour, weights and measures, bagger. Old farm. Well, that must have been the start of a combine there.
Oh yeah, their festival had a prize for the ugliest pumpkin carving.
Wood block and tackle. Isn't that neat? Old wood screw. Another part of the early combine. Part of another millstone, smaller. Roller for wheat breaks. Double log sled. Corn dryers. Gives you an example of how it works. Oh, so they put golf balls in there. Horizontal grain conveyor. Turn the handle to see how the wooden auger moves things sideways. Oh, with a screw. That is cool. What is this? Oh, Chinese rickshaw. Rickshaw.
Mm-hmm. The big old decorative bear was stolen in 1994.
What's that?
There was a big old bear statue that they had stolen in 1994. Here. Could be.
First Cutler rural carrier, William Henry Wilson, is shown above with the horse and buggy in which he was using in 1910 to deliver mail on the Cutler Route 1. He was appointed the first rural courier of post office at Cutler and began serving in August 1903. The substitute for the route was Abner Bronson. All the day. That's awesome.
See?
All right, we're gonna go on. Oh, we made it to the third floor.
It is not blue. They really
No.
not all blue?
No, this is not the lodge part of it.
No.
This is.
Yep, this is.
Look at them wheels. Wooden wheels. That is an old. Sears road cart. Huh. Somebody with good woodworking skills made some. Oh, there's an old plow. Looks like a display case. But you can see right down through there. This is for sifting. Those were used to sift the flour. Okay. I'll get a picture of the lodge here in a moment. We're gonna go over here. No, I'm gonna go over here. Did that with wooden gears, and now that's metal gear. But this is just, oh, this is old loom. Wheelbarrow, ironing board with fire heated irons, grain storage bin, dolly. That's pretty neat, little dolly. Not sure what these were for. I think that's an old washing machine type thing. Oh, that's definitely an old washing machine. There's the wringer. Old wooden hand pump. Oh, there's somebody using it. Oh, that's for washing clothes. That was for washing clothes. Rapid washer. Okay. Well, I know what it is now. Ah. Can't remember what they call those, but that's for holding wood so you can shave it. Butter worker, and there's more of the wheels. Kind of a tray. Hod carrier for brick and mortar. Oh, really? Brick carrier. Sausage presses. Large lard squeezer. Happy Halloween. Upper apple butter pedal. wooden pulleys and old rope, hemp rope. Some old hemp rope. Slate press for cider press. There's the 4th floor. That looks like that's just all mill stuff, but we'll go up there in a minute. Well, we are in the old lodge, and isn't this awesome? Well, it's not set up as a mall, because that's the altar, and of course that's not the proper location, and the master's chair is not in the proper location, and the warden's chairs are not in the proper location. So
Yeah,
secretary's desk looks like it is pretty close to, well, I guess that's not a desk, that's 2 different altars.
Yeah.
So
There is a desk over here, but this also used to be a school.
yeah, well, secretary would have been to the left of the worshipful master. Well, this is also a classroom, so there's a class. That's why some of this has been altered. So pillars.
Oh my God.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, well, right there it is. Before it was the Masonic Lodge, Margaret Rankett taught school here 1 year in 1863. She was postmaster in the mill at the same time. Well, isn't that just awesome? So So it was actually a school before it was a lodge.
Daddy, did you sign in on here?
Well, here's from the stairs on the 4th floor here. It's not really open to the public, so looks like it's storage mainly, but you can see some of the wheel works and the mill works and so forth, and they're at the top of the elevators where they brought the grain up here, where it was scored and cleaned to be processed. There's a mill there. Looks like I got some cedar shakes right there too. But you can see the old mill over there. I'll try to shine up a little bit. At any rate, mainly used for storage now, but looks like they had Halloween up here. But see how that chimney goes up at an angle? I'm told that that would that reduces embers from floating out. So as this was a flour mill and so forth like that, gristle mill, they would have to worry about fires quite a bit. All right, I'll be back to you shortly. Well, we've come outside now, and we're going to walk down here to where the water was funneled in. This is the camping area and park area. This is the underside of the mill. We'll go down here and isn't it amazing what they used to do with wood? What the old settlers and so forth could do. Man, just awesome. Of course, that looks like that might have been part of the chutes. Wow. Well, there's some fish. There's a dead fish too, or dying fish. Looks like water would have gone through there, which would funnel it through a narrow passage, which would speed the water up, which would in turn speed the turbine. So that's the general store over there. All right, well, when we get to the other side, we'll get some more information here. I'm gonna go down this little bridge here.
Have you eaten recently, or are you okay?
We'll walk over this little bridge here to the back side of the mill. Now that water wheel, don't be disillusioned, apparently that water wheel was never used at this mill because it uses a turbine. So at least that's what I'm told. At any rate, well, we'll walk across this old bridge here. Definitely an old bridge. Look at some of the old wagons and stuff they have over here. This mill also supplied the nearby town with electrical power for some time. Old board, buttboard, and oh, that was part of the sawmill blades when this was a sawmill. Or well, the sawmill was here. It wasn't this building. This building come in later. All right. On to the next adventure. Well, we're back again. We're going to walk over here to what was the dam, it looks like. Over Wildcat Creek. Well, when we walk back up, we'll take a look at the trail. I'm not going to walk the trail. But there were some kids out here swimming earlier. So this looks like this must have been the gate. Of course, it's electric now, but at the time this was probably built, it was probably wooden and hand operated. So the dam was there, built up with rocks and cement, looks like, and then that would cause this to back up, so it would flow through this channel all the way over to the mill. But as you can see, there's a kayak down there. They use this for kayaking down the Wildcat Creek. Some reason there's an abundance of gnats and bugs around here. So we're going to walk up here to the sign and read the sign. We'll be back to you shortly. Alright, this is Adams Mill access area for canoes and so forth like that. And there's a little bit about the Asian carp that's infested the waters. But the trail actually goes down there and around, or I don't know if it goes that way or this way. Maybe it goes that way. That's part of the Oxbow Bend Nature Trail. So, alright, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Alright, well, we're going to back through the Adams Mill covered bridge, which I covered in another video earlier. But we'll take another look at it. There's some kids swimming down there, so I didn't want to get them. But see, this is the old Hal Truss design, and then the Burr arches were added in 1900. That's the Hal Truss design with the poles, iron poles going down. Alright, we're going to get a picture of the Mill General Store, and then we'll be done for the day. Thank you.